Hey, my name is Vinny Mono. I am a video strategist and communication specialist. I help individuals and brands better effectively connect through communication content efforts and also through networking abilities. Today's topic that I want to discuss was networking. How do you properly network in 2025? People are telling me that use AI to network, use AI. But the thing that people don't realize is that AI cannot respond to spontaneity. AI cannot be spontaneous. It cannot be authentic. And so you can use AI all as you want, but you can't rely on AI to respond in a moment of a real human moment. And so once we get to a point where AI can recognize human interaction, not only from facial expressions, but from just the authentic conversation you're having, I think where I believe AI, people should be using AI, is understanding how they can articulate what is it they do and also articulate their ask and their services. Because when you are networking, the last thing you want is having someone figure out what exactly they do as you're asking them questions to determine if this is the individual that you would like to either connect with or share that information with someone that could actually benefit from knowing that individual. So there's 5 steps into properly networking and getting the best results out of your network efforts. Number 1 is to redefine your elevator pitch. Your elevator pitch, what is it? It is what you do, the problems you solve, and who you help. And the last thing is why it matters to you. Here's a good example of what an elevator pitch sounds like. I know there's formats out there, and you can use ChatGPT to help you redefine what your elevator pitch is. The way that I tell my clients and people that work with me is, I'm gonna pull out my cheat sheet. Oh, beautiful water. Is to start with the I statement. I statement is, I do this so that others can experience this, and then end with your title. Here's a prime example. If you are a consultant, any type of consultant, you can just say this. I help companies craft effective marketing messaging that enhance sales and increase brand engagement. If you're an artist, this is a really great elevator pitch you can use. I create work that slows down people, art that tells a story, steers emotions, and makes you feel something. The results? Pieces that aren't just seen, they're experienced. If you are if you're a developer, if you are like a construction engineer as well, this is what you could say. I design smart, efficient solutions that solve real-world problems, turning complex challenges into seamless performances. The result, engineering that doesn't just function, it elevates everything around you. Like that, such a good elevator pitch. And I'll say one more. If you are an entrepreneur, doesn't matter what type of entrepreneur that you're doing, if you are a CEO or managing partner, this is a really good one. Every growth starts, let me start over again. Everyone wants growth, but most people don't know how to get, that's for the coach one. Entrepreneur. I turn visions into action. Building, testing, and scaling ideas that solve real problems. Create and real value. I'll read that one again. I turn visions into action. Building, testing, and scaling ideas that solve real problems and create real value. The results, and I'm in a construction site, a real business that doesn't just exist, it makes impact. And I'm gonna say one more because this one is for all the coaches out there in the world that you want to better communicate what the heck that you do. Construction. Everyone wants growth, but most people don't know how to get out of their own way. I help people cut through the noise, clarify their goals, and take real aligned action. The results are transformation that sticks on the field, in business, or in life. So those are a couple examples of a good elevator pitch. When I am introducing myself to someone, this is what I say. I help companies control their own narrative. I help companies craft effective messaging that enhance sales, increase brand engagement, and most importantly, it aligns with what they're offering on the digital platform. It aligns with what's actually happening in real life. So why is this elevator pitch model the best model, in my opinion? The reason is because you are leaving and creating opportunities for curiosity. If your elevator pitch does not encourage someone to say, hey, tell me more about how you help your clients, or tell me an example of a client that you helped in so-and-so field. Or most importantly, if someone goes, what type of clients do you work with? Like, that's the question that you are looking for after you have communicated your elevator pitch. The purpose of an elevator pitch is to have someone inquire and ask more questions about what is it that you do, so that way they can think about people that they might connect you with, and possibly you might be the right fit to help them whatever they're doing. Second thing about the second section about properly networking in 2025 is to focus on having conversations that inspire curiosity and having conversations that lead you to the next section. And so we have an elevator pitch, we have conversations that spark curiosity, and I'm going to talk about those type of questions you can ask to spark curiosity in a little bit. So the second part of proper network comes down to you choosing 5 sectors of business that you want to engage with. Your net worth is based on your network. So who within your who within your network that you don't have that could actually benefit from your services or benefit from your ideas, but also you can also grow from what you're trying to do within your goal as an entrepreneur or just a person looking to network to enhance their career growth trajectory or just meet new people. Who do you want to meet and why do you want to meet them? And so write down 5 individuals in 5 different business sectors that you would like to meet, that you know you can have an impact, but it can also have an impact on what is it you're trying to do. You write those people down. For me, as a communication specialist and digital marketer, the things that I care about, things that I specialize in are technology. The sectors I specialize in are technology, education, fundraisers, political, nonprofit, and last one would be experimental brands or experimental companies that are doing awesome things to impact the world. And so my goal has always been to find networking opportunities or events that I know one of those 5 people that I just named will be there. And so do some research. Where is the best way to find networking opportunities? Social media. You can start with Eventbrite. Eventbrite's a great place to look at. There's also a site called Meetup where you can look up and see what's happening around you that is going to get those people that you're interested in meeting in the same room. And lastly, look at newsletters and business insider forums that relates to your location. The last thing you want is to travel outside of where you do business or where you work to connect with someone that you can't have a coffee with a week or a month after you've met them. So we have redefining your elevator pitch, figuring out who you want to connect with, and finding places that those people likely will be for you to actually have those connections. And now we go to the third one, the questions. Asking the right questions. Too many times people meet me and they want to get to know everything about me within a span of 8 minutes. And that's not enough time for me to get to know someone. And that's not enough time for me to actually talk enough for them to understand what is it that I do, what is it that I care about. And so what questions should you be asking when you meet someone? Question, these are my 4 to go questions. Question number 1. Can you tell me more about what you do and how you make an impact within the organization or businesses that you're part of? Question number 2. What type of impact do you look for when you are working with people? Question number 3. If you had all the resources in the world, how would you make your work or things that you care about better? And the last question, this is my favorite question, and it is, what are you looking for towards this event that you're here? What are you looking forward to? Or what type of outcome are you looking for by attending this event? Those questions are open questions and allows you to get to know someone, specifically their intentions and why they're there, and the things they care about. At the end of the day, if you're having a conversation with someone that they don't care about the things that you're asking them, they're gonna stop the conversation. All right, let's go to number 4. I get asked this question all the time. It's a train. How long should a conversation be with someone? When you're networking, keep your conversation short. 8 minutes is a good number. 8 minutes. Keep it 8 minutes. Why 8 minutes? Because you want to continue talking to other people and not just one individual. People sometimes mistake networking as dating opportunities. You're not there to find mates or gals. You're there to find people that will allow you to get you to the next level. You're there to find people that you are willing to work with to help in whatever issues or problems that they have, that you are the expert, you are the subject matter expert, that you're able to provide those guidance and help. And then, so 8 minutes, and the last thing, which is 5, when it comes to properly networking, is have a clear call to action. A lot of times, we just default to saying, oh, it's nice meeting you, what's your number, what's your LinkedIn, let's stay connected, let's go to coffee next week. And we know a lot of times when someone hands you a business card or their information, you send them a message a week or two after, or even the night before, the day of the night of. And then trying to have your schedule match, it's always difficult. And so having a strong call to action, this is what I recommend for strong call to action, is asking this question: what is the best way to stay in contact with you? How can we continue this conversation in a later date? Or how can I introduce you to this person that I know can benefit from your services, or I can recommend you someone? What is the best way to be in contact with you? And the reason why you ask that question is let them tell you, and don't just assume that LinkedIn is the best way, or a phone number is the best way to be in conversation with this individual that you just met. And when you do contact them, remind them of who you are, remind them of what you talked about, and say thank you. Be thankful that you had a real life human connection and that it went someplace. So those are my 5 strong tips for anyone to build a network, and most importantly is to create authentic connection in the world where we are more distant and less encouraged to actually speak on one-on-one. And yes, this whole building a network is built upon having real life face-to-face interaction. You can't do it over the screen. You can, but it just won't be as effective. People that are going to have the most impact in your life, or you're going to have impact in them, for them to invest in you, either through adding you to their connections, or you providing a value to them that is able to help them whatever they're dealing with. Having a real authentic human interaction, we can see their face and understand what does it mean to be spontaneous and authentic in your conversations. Those interactions will be more impactful than trying to, than trying to blow people up online and DMing and cold DMing people and trying to figure out who is the right network you want to connect with. I do have to say that there are forums, there's Discords, there are Facebook groups where people do actually have conversations of potential collaboration, but a lot of those conversations always end up leading them meeting face to face. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to breaking down other concepts of networking and helping you understand that in order to grow your net worth, you have to build a strong network that benefits you, but also benefits the other person. All right, ciao.